Well, sustainability, there was a young lady at the Conference of the Parties number 24 in Katowice under the United Nations Framework Convention meetings last December who said leaders are not really capable or qualified to lead unless they understand the Keeling Curve. Now, the Keeling Curve, of course, is the measure of greenhouse gas concentrations in the atmosphere, which is the fundamental driver of climate change, global warming. So I think drawing from that, really, I think leaders need to understand what is the nature and imminence scale of the challenge of sustainability that faces us, because it's an understanding of that that can then lead to the development of ideas and solutions for this simply enormous and imminent challenge that we face.
I think the thing to do is look at what you produce or what your service is that your business offers and think about how you can reinvent and improve that. So reduce the impact of your core business.
Sustainable innovation is a really big topic right now. We're facing a number of issues, including deforestation, climate change, mountains of plastics in our oceans. But I think the most important thing that businesses can do is just start by starting. They just need to do something within their business. Most of the time it makes sense if it balances economical savings with environmental savings. We're seeing a lot of that in our business.
So from a built environment perspective, we think it's really about going past the ratings such as LEED, Green Mark, and really thinking bigger picture and about how the built environment can have a bigger impact and thinking beyond their individual buildings, individual developments and precincts.
Start by starting something, do something, even if it's small and it grows and you find people are energised and join the cause. That's what we've certainly found. And people then rally behind that and it grows and you start making a difference then.
Well, I think within our organisation we've tried to sort of start at home, look at our own operations, our own carbon footprint, and try and make sure that we're dealing with that up front. And then of course to look at our clients' businesses and make sure that we are stepping away from businesses that fundamentally aren't sustainable, and then looking to support our clients who are looking for the capital they need to transition to this new economy, a sustainable economy, a low polluting economy that we so desperately need to switch to.
So it's really about the longer term and more holistic thinking. So again, thinking beyond buildings, beyond developments, and looking at how these buildings and precincts can have impact on the social systems and the ecosystems of cities.
I think you've really got to think very carefully about what it is you're trying to achieve, and then think about what you're trying to achieve from the perspective of the recipient of the message, to understand their perception, the context from which they're coming. Because around sustainability there are so many different drivers and there are so many different approaches that may work in one case but not work in another. So it's very much tailoring your messages to try and drive and persuade others to perhaps change to behave in a manner that is more sustainable, or perhaps within an organisation to support the efforts of others who are seeking to make changes within those institutions.
First of all, identify where you can make some quick wins, where you can make some easy wins and low-hanging fruit, and then you'll see people are joining the cause. Start measuring what you're doing so you can start to show the impact to your stakeholders, your clients, your supply chain. And then you find it naturally forms. That's what we've seen, and it's rippled into our supply chain as well as into our clients, and everyone works together collaboratively. That's the beauty of this. So that would be my advice. Start small, involve partners, clients and suppliers.
So with the built environment, we often say that designers really need to leave their egos at the front door and really think about beyond the aesthetic value of what design can do, and that's a little bit of a different paradigm. So it's about looking at the social, the cultural, the economic and the environmental impact that design can bring.
We always ask our clients and the people we work with to come from a personal perspective and ask them what's keeping them awake at night with the matter of sustainability. So for me personally, that's I was awoken to it by all the fast fashion in the industry. 3 out of 5 clothing items that are manufactured are put in waste in the next 12 months. So that was really dramatic for me and really woke me up. So I think the best thing to do is find your personal passion and then try and replicate that within your own business.